Hello! This is a video I've been dreading to record. Because much like the time we looked at Skittles' bizarre foray into making beverages, I have found what I can only describe as another accursed food-branded beverage. Only this time it's a full-on liqueur, and the food is Eggo. That's right, in collaboration with Eggo, Sugarland's Sippin' Cream has made a waffles and syrup cream liqueur. Now, I love me some breakfast foods. I love pancakes and waffles, I love maple syrup, I love it all. I would eat them for any meal, but drinking them? Yeah, I don't know about that one. There's really no other way to stall this any longer than I have. Rice. Pour some of that in here. And get it all over the mat, of course. I mean, that looks like waffle batter. It smells, if you are thinking of waffles and syrup, you can kind of parse those two out, but really, it's more like butterscotch or caramel. It's more in that realm. Why is it cream, too? Oh, man. I also should probably say what this video is gonna be. If you haven't seen the Skittles video, we're gonna taste this, and then I'm gonna try to make some drinks with it. We're gonna see how that goes. Probably not well. Cheers. Ugh, it tastes exactly how I said it smelled. It is way more like butterscotch and caramel than it is waffles or syrup. If you think about waffles and syrup, you can get there. You can get a little bit of the maple syrup at the end. You can get a little bit of the waffle at the beginning. But really, all together with that cream, it's just coming off like, kind of like butterbeer. Without the vanilla, though. I still have a lot of that vanilla soda. Hold up. Maybe this will go into one of the drinks. That ain't bad. You know what? That actually helped a lot. Shit, that's really good, actually. I might have found a use for the jar after the video is done. Okay. It mellows out a lot of that butterscotch problem I was having. Am I crazy? Isn't that what butterscotch tastes like? Maybe I'm insane. Am I going insane? I have maple syrup right here. Holy shit, that's really good. Yeah, no, I'm not crazy. It doesn't taste that much like syrup. All things considered, if you are morbidly curious, this is an answer for you. But that is completely serviceable. If you handed me that at some kind of party, I'd be fine. And now I'm starting to get a little bit more of the, I was gonna say the maple syrup, and then I remembered I literally just drank some of that. So that's probably what that is. Alright, we are going to start with a good old-fashioned. It is an exceptionally easy recipe to do, and I think I actually have the perfect ingredients for this one. So, if you watched my top 5 easy cocktails to make, you would know that the recipe for an old-fashioned is 2 ounces of our Eggo. We're going to do half an ounce of this Whistle Pig barrel-aged maple syrup. A maple syrup that they make with Run-a-Muck maple. It's aged in their whiskey or bourbon barrels. I can't remember which one, but Whistle Pig makes good whiskey and bourbon, in my opinion. Go try that if you haven't. Not sponsored. 2 dashes of another thing I just found out existed, Luxardo's coffee bitters. Now to get ice. We're gonna give this a stir. And now since this is cream, I'm just gonna strain it, not put it on any ice. And there you have breakfast in a glass. Or a breakfast old-fashioned. Or an old-fashioned breakfast. Whatever. Woo! Okay. So at first I was gonna say nothing changed. Up front, it is still all of that Eggo. But as you work through it, you're hit by this wave of the sweet maple syrup that immediately crashes back down into the bitter coffee bitters. That ending note, that's what it's about right there. Wow. That tastes like you're eating breakfast. Like you just had a big bite with a bunch of maple syrup and you took a sip of your coffee. That's not terrible. It takes a second every time. That, dare I say, actually tastes like waffles and syrup with just a hint of coffee. That's a much more delightful drink. That's what this should have tasted like to begin with, in my opinion. That being said, you probably aren't shocked to find out, considering it is maple syrup and cream liqueur, it is incredibly rich. It is very thick, and it is sitting on me heavy, which is not great in the heat of this basement. It's refreshing in the moment, but all of that sugar is just gumming up the works. Oh. Every time I think, am I crazy? This doesn't seem as good as I'm pretending it is. And then it comes back right at the end. I'm like, no, that's really good. Hot cakes from McDonald's. The real question is, what the hell do I make next? Hey, real quick, I hope you're enjoying this video so far. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all of the YouTube things, and share this video with everybody you know who loves Eggo waffles, I guess. Or bad ideas. And while you're at it, please consider becoming a member where you'll get early videos, extended videos, exclusive videos, all of my stream VODs, and access to the exclusive SteveSekai cocktail guide, which is just about every drink that I've made on the channel, as well as a few that I've made off. And that's it. That's the spiel. This is a shorter video. Anyways, back to the video. Enjoy! What the hell else can I do with this? We could keep with the kind of coffee thing. Obviously, this wants to be breakfast in a jar, so let's stay there. Let's work with it instead of against it. Grab some coffee liqueur. Yeah, that's an idea. Do you like an espresso martini kind of thing? We're gonna do 1.5 ounces of our Eggo liqueur. Again, it is not nearly strong enough to be the base spirit of this drink, but that's the video. 1 ounce of coffee. 1/2 ounce of coffee liqueur, and it's not broke, so why fix it? Let's do the maple syrup again. Another 1/2 ounce of that. That seems right. Get some ice. And there's our Espresso Waffle-tini. I don't know, man. That is a lot better. I feel kind of bad. I'm now realizing it is basically the exact same flavors as the last drink, so I will try to make another one after this. But very briefly, that's a lot better than the old-fashioned. You should make this one instead. Bringing all of the coffee out was a much better idea. Just the bitters was not enough. It was only lending to that aftertaste. Here, it really fills in all of the problems that the Eggo had. All of that butterscotchy, creamy lightness. The coffee and the coffee liqueur fill in that bubble. Really give it the depth that it needs to thrive as a breakfast-style beverage. In every positive sense of the word, it is now rich and creamy. It is no longer a drink trying to imitate breakfast. It is now breakfast in a glass. The nicer parts of the Eggo are up front. It is that initial kind of vanilla waffle flavor that separates into the cream and the maple syrup, but then the actual maple syrup pulls both into the middle a little bit to effortlessly transition you into the breadth of the coffee into a much more positively delightful beverage. I don't want to harp on it too much because I should make an entire third drink. Basically, this is the good one. This was fine. It's almost like a vanilla espresso martini. Oh, the maple is just working perfectly with the coffee. This is a 20% liqueur. Fuck it. Okay, third drink. Alright, I said I was going to use the vanilla cream soda. I said that worked really well, so let's do that. Let's start there. What do I have? Okay, hear me out. Cinnamon waffles? That's not a bad idea. Cinnamon and vanilla definitely go well. That's what happens in the SteveSekai. Speaking of, orange bitters? Because orange and cinnamon go well. Orange and vanilla go well. I'm hoping it goes well with maple. Orange juice. You have orange juice at breakfast. This is working, right? We're building towards something. Let's start there. And I will build as needed after that. Just in case, I'm only gonna do 1.5 ounces of our Eggo. Just in case I wanna put a different liqueur in there. We're gonna start with just 1/2 ounce of cinnamon simple. We've been doing that with the maple. I think it'll be fine here. 2 dashes, always safe. What do we have here? Oh my God, that smells fucking awesome. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my God, that's great. It's like cinnamon toast crunchy. Oh, that is delightful. That orange zest at the end, that's beautiful. Oh, I gotta be careful. My mind is going to 2 places. One says a little Nika coffee grain whiskey because it's kind of orangey. The other is saying Amaro di Angostura. Amaro's made with cola nut, as in Coca-Cola. Yes, that cola nut. And Amaro di Angostura is absolutely delightful. Oh shit, I am cooking, holy shit. 1/2 ounce of Amaro di Angostura. This is gonna be so unbelievably good. I'm not even joking, chat. There is not a hint of irony here. Shit. I'm down to 1 cocktail glass. I need to really buy more. Strain this out. For purely aesthetic reasons, I put a little more of everything in there. It's all the same ratio, I just wanted it to fill the glass. I forgot I was even supposed to use this, hold on. Let me taste this first. You know what, fuck that. Holy shit, that's so fucking good, oh God. This is your Roadside Diner. Like, I'm not joking even one bit. That's fucking delicious. Maybe I've gaslit myself through the rest of this video. That's so tasty. It has transformed everything. All those flavors. Oh, where to start? What's in here? Hold up. So you start with the Eggo and the Amaro, but it's not one and then the other. They just keep cycling through one another. This rich cola flavor with those Angostura bitter flavors that, oh, so good, so wholesome already, mixing in with the waffle flavor and the maple syrup that make you feel at home, that make you feel nostalgic, and those are just wafting one into the other, really completing this picture. And then the aftertaste, oh, the way it creeps up on you, the cinnamon just welcomes you home. The beginning is starting to conjure those images of a nice diner having a wonderful breakfast, and then the cinnamon just fully lets you embrace that nostalgia, and there's just this little zip of orange bitters at the end, this zest of orange that just snaps you back to reality. Fuck everything I said about not buying a jar of this. If you can get your hands on a bottle of Amaro di Angostura, it is 1000% worth buying this to make this exact drink. This is so unbelievably tasty. It's like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It just tastes like a good bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. What else do you want me to say past that? It's delightful. And that cola nut is accentuating the cinnamon. It is a cinnamon waffle. I don't even know where the maple is in this anymore. I think it's gone. It's a light drizzle. Let's put it that way. The orange in there. It's not orange juice. It's, like I said, a zest. It's this little hint that is just dashed across the entire thing. I'm in love with that. I'm gonna make that again. I'm gonna make that for other people because no one will believe me that this is good, and it's not that good. But this was worth every penny I spent on this jar. Finding this drink, 100% worth it. And now I should do what I said I was going to do and spill half the drink all over the counter. And some on my jacket. Let's see if this helps at all. No, because it's literally just sitting on top, and I think also curdling the cream. Okay, that's not terrible. Do I like it as much? No. But if I had tasted this one before trying the other one, I would have called this great. If you need a soda to get through alcohol in any form, and again, there's very little alcohol in this, I guess you could do that. It's fine. But it really, really did not need it. But I'm definitely gonna make another Roadside Diner afterwards. Whew. Alright, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed because somehow I enjoyed making this. It was legitimately a surprise. I thought this was going to be a disaster, and I'm walking away with a recipe that was really, really good. So, hey, as the late Bob Ross said, mistakes into happy accidents. And if you enjoyed this and want me to do other videos where I experiment with bizarre shit I find on the shelves, please let me know down below. I would be happy to do so. These are pretty fun, pretty easy to make. If you know of any other cursed branded liquors or beverages out there, please let me know down below. If you go buy a bottle of this Eggo sippin' cream yourself, let me know what you think. I need to know if I'm crazy. And if you make a Roadside Diner with it, then you have to tell me what you think because I know I'm not crazy on that one. And hey, while you're down there, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all of the YouTube things, share this video with everybody that I said earlier, and while you're at it, please consider becoming a member where you get access to all of the things I mentioned earlier, as well as that SteveSekai cocktail guide, which will have everything I made here tonight in it. Thank you one last time for watching, and I lied about the cream soda. This is curdling very fast and kind of turning sour.